The week is over. Well, I am. Welcome, guys. I'm happy to see you all. I know I can see you, but I know you're watching or you will watch. Today, I'm going to prepare something very special because we're not going to go out to eat dinner. We're actually staying in for once. It's going to be simple. I'm not going to be cooking a lot because we're not needing any leftovers for tomorrow's lunch. Weekend for us. Super happy about that. I'm going to prepare a very, very simple dish. Delicious, guys. I got my pork chops. These are center cut. We're going to need some butter, onions, garlic, some thyme, black pepper, salt, fresh parsley, and some seasoning. And this is actually, guys, some sazon, which is Goya. Actually, it's Goya brand, and it's poultry seasoning, and it has a lot of seasoning. So this is what I'm going to actually use to season my pork chops. I also have creamer, and I have some chicken stock, and we have, of course, some oil. And in my case, I use canola oil, so that's what I'll be using today. Okay, so let's get started. I have my little skillet here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to season these first. I already have this on medium heat. I'm going to go ahead and add the butter because I want to brown these pork chops. So let's start with the butter. We'll let that melt, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil because the oil and the butter gives it a nice brown, beautiful color. So let's get started with the seasoning. I'm gonna do the poultry seasoning, okay? So I'll start with this first. This is what we're gonna need. And this has so much flavor, guys. There's really no need to marinate. And if you wanna do that, that's all good. But this is perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Nice amount, don't be afraid. Ooh, the smell, it's really good. Really, really good. And what we want to do is we want to brown these on both sides, 5 minutes each, okay, on each side. I'm going to give, actually this is going, so it's going to work out. So let's do this. I want to make sure they're all covered. Okay. Ooh, this makes me want to sneeze, guys. This has pepper and all these other seasonings, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go ahead, finish this off. How pretty, guys, this looks. And we are pretty much done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, wash my hands, guys, and we're gonna put these babies in the pan. Okay, we wanna make sure the butter is all melted, and this has to be very hot, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little more temperature because I really want this to cook quickly, which is the key. Okay, guys, this is what you guys want. It has to be very hot. We're gonna go ahead and brown these beautiful pork chops, 5 minutes on each side. I'm gonna go ahead and put my timer because I don't wanna mess this up. So let's go ahead, 5 minutes on each side. So I'll start with these. This is what you want. Gonna go ahead and squeeze as much as I can in here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, 5 minutes on each side, okay? And then we're gonna put these aside. So I wanted to share something with you guys. It's fall, right? Aren't you guys happy? I'm excited, actually. Why? Because it's nice and cool. I know, we're not up north, We're in South Florida, and we don't, see the, I guess the leaves fall and the cold weather, but it's good enough for me. But have you guys noticed my color? For those of you who know me, I don't generally wear these colors. My colors are neutral, or black, white, not too adventurous. So I got this beautiful chef coat from my husband Hector about 2 years ago on my birthday. And my reaction was, whoa, 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 whoa. Of course, I don't want to hurt his feelings. So I said to myself, when have he seen me wear such color? Wow. Knowing Hector, boy, he knows me well. Immediately, I know it's not your color, Rose, but guess what? I think it's gonna look beautiful with your hair and your complexion. And guess what, guys? He sold me on that. So you know what? I actually like it. You know what they said about orange? They said what? Orange is the new black? I love it. This batch is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and set these aside. I still have a second batch, but guys, this is what you guys want these to look. Look how pretty they look already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my other batch, and we're going to do another 5 and 5 on each side. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and cover these with some foil paper. And we're going to give, again, 5 and 5 on each side. And we should be ready to go. So, let's cover these babies. So all the juices stay put together. Ooh, this is going to be so good. So good. Second batch is ready. We're gonna get these babies out. Look how pretty they look. And this is what you guys want. You want this pretty brown color. And this is the best part. I'm gonna prepare a nice little sauce for these delicious smothered pork chops. I'm gonna cover these again. We want all the juices to stay together. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and add the other half of the butter I have here. Okay, I'm gonna give this a little heat so it melts down quickly. Because now we are going to caramelize the onions. And the onions, it's gonna take about 12 minutes because we want these onions to be nice and delicious, like caramel. Okay, so I'm gonna actually give this a little heat so it goes quicker. See how pretty the colors from the pork chops? Gonna give these onions an awesome flavor. So, gonna go ahead and add my onions. And this is actually one whole onion. You can do white onions. As you all know, I like my red onions. And you know what? This little guy here is going right in here. And we're gonna actually cook this for 12 minutes in low heat. And I'm gonna show you guys when I come back what I'm talking about. I'm gonna cover this, and we're gonna give it 12 minutes in low heat. Our onions are ready, they're caramelized, beautiful. Look at this, this is what we want. So let's get going. Let's go ahead and give this a little heat. Remember, we had these 12 minutes, low heat. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to add the chicken broth. We have some garlic, minced garlic. Okay. Thyme. Just gonna do a little bit, not much. If you have fresh, it's even better. A little bit of black pepper. Just a little bit of salt, not much. Because remember, our pork chops are seasoned. And let's mix all these things together. See how pretty it looks? Smells so good, guys. And you see the color? This is the color you want. It's beautiful brown color. Smells so good. And again, with the salt, you know, do it to taste. Again, pork chops are seasoned. We don't want to over season our pork chops. We can't fix salty. Okay. You know what? Let me go ahead. Let's heat up a little bit more. Give it a little temperature. So I want this to boil. Bring it to a boil. Do you hear that music in the background? It's my kind of music, folks. Love it. Where's my wine? I lost my wine, guys. Ooh, here's my wine. Let's get cooking, folks. And we're gonna do the creamer. And this is half a cup of creamer. The chicken broth was 1/4 cup. And I'm gonna whisk these around. Okay? This is what we want. So pretty. Look at this, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let this thicken a little. And I'm gonna give it a little try, just to make sure. Doesn't need a little bit of salt. Okay? Needs a little bit of salt. Just a tad. Just a tad. Flavors are so good. Now, we are gonna go ahead and add our main star, our pork chops. You see how pretty all the juices? We're gonna put all these juices in there as well. Put these babies like so. And we are gonna let these sit in medium heat for about 3 to 5 minutes. I have a meat thermometer, and it should read 135 when they are ready. And I will do just that. We don't want to overcook these because they were already cooked for a bit. See how pretty, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and add this here. Gonna go ahead and move these around so they get all the juices. This is what you guys want. You can serve this with rice, baked potato. I am actually gonna do a very simple salad, some corn on the cob, and that's dinner for us. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my timer, I'm gonna give it 4 minutes. Again, between 3 minutes to 5 minutes, I'm gonna do 4. And then I'll check it with my meat thermometer, okay? So medium heat it is. Medium heat, like give it a 4. I'm gonna cover it. Gonna put my timer on. And we'll be back. Pork chops are ready, folks. Woo! Time to eat. Look how pretty this looks. Temperature is perfect. It's actually at 140. That means that it's perfect. We're gonna go ahead, put these, of course, on my pretty plate. Because even though it's just my family and I, and some unexpected guests, that look pretty. So we're gonna put these beautiful pork chops here. I'm gonna do this so I don't mess this up. It smells so good, the onions. I can smell the garlic. Wow. And I am actually serving this with a nice salad. I have some corn on the cob in the oven. And that's dinner for us. These with a nice, probably baked potato, maybe some white rice or seasoned rice will be just perfect. And we're gonna put some parsley so it looks pretty. That's all. Look how pretty, folks. And there you have it. Smothered pork chops. Hope you guys have enjoyed this recipe. My delicious, beautiful smothered pork chops, Rosangel way. Simple salad, folks. And I have some unexpected guests that are actually coming around somewhere. Super happy to see this big guy here, my nephew, who is actually retired from the
Army.
Woo! Army. And my beautiful sister Maddie. Where's Maddie? Maddie. Oh, wow. They are gonna join us tonight for dinner. Unexpected. Good thing I always cook big. Wearing their awesome black shirt. Guys, thank you. Thank you. Cheers to life. Thank you for your love. Remember, head to my YouTube page. Hit that little like button.
Subscribe.
And the bell.
Subscribe.